So a really nice book I found is by an artist called Rajiv Ipe. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but this is just a counting book for children. But I really like how he drew, first of all, the characters, and second, all the vehicles. I want to point out a page. This is just everyone, all the children are, moving towards something. But if you see now the proportions of this auto rickshaw, the wheels are very small. It's elongated on top, so it's stretched out, and that's a bit of stylization added. If you see this car, again, the wheels are very small. Everything is, shortened, and the top is, stretched upwards. So this is how you squash the sides and elongate it upward. That's the basic way to stylize vehicles, and then you add all the other shapes. So I really like this book. Even this van, see how the wheels are small and the proportions are elongated. So we'll see how to stylize a vehicle now. And I want to stylize a taxi. Is here. Let's see if I can get it in. Okay. Now on a fresh page, I'm gonna just draw the basic proportion again as we did before, and then we are going to stylize it. So half of the page used for basic proportions and half we'll use for stylization. So first let's see again what we have been doing, like what we have been doing. I'll just draw this box. So I guess I will take the height, complete height from the ground till the top. I will draw the box first. To get my perspective in place. Things to note, all the lines, vertical lines are parallel. I have taken the width from this reference image. I'll just shift the reference image a bit. Okay, let's divide this block to mark this midpoint and draw this inside shape. This is again a block. So this is my basic construction in perspective. Keep in mind this line at the bottom is tilting upwards, line at the top is tilting downwards. So midpoint will be horizontal. That's your basic shape. And we'll add wheels. Okay, that's how the reference looks. Now to stylize this, like we saw in the artist's work, we will squash this from the side and we'll make everything taller, and we'll reduce the size of the wheels. So let's do that quickly. I will redraw these two boxes here. First, I am increasing the height of the main box. Okay, so this is my box now. So this is going to be the height of the car. I keep forgetting drawing the hidden edges just because I'm not used to it. But you can draw all the edges like so. Make it simpler to understand. Okay, now this midpoint, I'm going to shift it down so that I have more height in the window area. Okay, so I'm going to draw this midpoint here. So from the mid, I have shifted this down. And this is shifted down. I'm going to make the wheels tiny. Now let's draw this. Let's draw the inside block, which is going to be a tall block this time. So you have to keep in mind these lines. If the line on this side is slanting like so, the line on the other side will also be slanting, and it will form a line across. Similarly, the rear, it's a slanting line. So I'm drawing another line in the rear which will slant like this. That's how you construct a shape. Another thing you can do while drawing anything in perspective is mark your horizon. So horizon is where everything becomes, straight, flat. So all these lines, the lines below the horizon are slanting downwards, and above the horizon will be slanting upwards. So if you notice these lines, so these lines are going to vanish in some vanishing point here, and it will fan out like this. So that's how you check if you don't want to draw the lines of perspective. This is how you check if your perspective is correct. Just keep something straight, ruler or a pencil. So over time, I have been able to, build up this ability to eyeball things. So all the time I am, imagining these lines. Now, once you get the basic construction done and stylize it, the rest of it just falls into place. Let's start with adding the hub arches. Same like we did for the previous exercise. Once we have the construction in place, we can add details. Since we have verified that our construction is correct in perspective. Adding a mudguard, what is this called? A bumper here. Maybe I will increase the size of these lights in the interest of stylizing. So this line was actually this line, the edge. So I have kept the ellipses a bit above. Now let's draw this shape. keep things curved, because while cartooning, you don't have any, there's a guideline that you can round off all the edges to make it look more cartoony. Just adding these lights here. Now the windshield is a bit curved, so adding this curve. And adding the curves for the headlights. We could add these details also, but we can see. Now there's a center of the headlight which is inside, so not here. It will go a bit further here. It's not exactly the center, it's going inside. You can add lines like this. Let's do the rear. Add curves wherever possible. Let's complete the wheels. Add some ellipses inside. Add the number plate. I'll continue this line and collect my front. Okay, now the windows on the side. This edge will have a thickness, so I'm adding the thickness here. Keep all the edges round, curved. Let's add the mid bar. For the front windshield, again add the curves. I've drawn this inside line here, so I'll just add the other side, the dividing line, and I'll connect the roof. Let's add the steering wheel. Then this line on the side. The doors. Okay, there's a carrier on top. I'll just add it in the same perspective. And just to ground the vehicle, I will just add the shadow. We create the plane here and make it dark. can add a center line here. You can make the inside dark also. Okay, that's it for this car. I hope this was easy to follow. Add this detail here. We have seen here the simplest way to stylize a vehicle. We squash the bottom, we increase the height and make the wheels very small. And this also helps in, if you have a character inside, they'll be visible properly if the head is big like so. It adds to, it gives you more area for adding characters or expressions.